So hello everyone, again we are here with the new topic, that is the solving quadratic equation and the linear equation together. Okay, now before I start, here is a basic maths question for you, and if you know the answer of this question, you can write your answer in the comment box. Okay, so before we start our topic, we have to go through the solving two linear equation together. Okay, so suppose two straight line intersect at one point and we want the point of intersection, and one of the straight line is here and another is here. So there are two methods to solve this problem. So basically I will try both of them. So the first one is trying to make the coefficient of one of the variable same. So let's write 4x plus y is equal to 24, and let's multiply this equation by 2. Okay, and when you are multiplying, you have to multiply right hand side, left hand side as well as right hand side. Okay, so this will become 4x minus 6y is equal to minus 4. Now what we will do, we have to subtract them. So basically subtracting is changing the sign. So this is positive, so it will become negative. This is negative, this will become positive, and this is positive, it will become negative. So 4x minus 4x, this will be cancelled out, and y plus 6y, it will become 7y. Okay, and 24 plus 4 is 28. So now your y is 28 over 7, just the cross multiplication, and if you solve this, you will get y equal to 4. Now you have y equal to 4. How you can find x? To find x, what you can do, you can put this value of y in any of these equations. You can choose any of them. So let's choose this one. So can I write 4x plus 4 is equal to 24? Okay, so 4x is equal to 24 minus 4. So 4x is your 20 and x is equal to 20 over 4. So this will give you 5. So your x is equal to 5 and your y is equal to 4. What it means? It means that the point of intersection is 5 over 5 comma 4. So this is the point of intersection, and that was our interest. So hope this method is clear. So there is another method to solve this problem, and that is called substitution method. So what in substitution method, we will choose the easier variable. So my easy variable is this one. So I will try to manipulate it. This method is also known as manipulation method. So what I can write here, can we write y is equal to 24 minus 4x, and this I have got from this equation. Just trying to bring 4x right hand side, and if you are bringing positive 4x, it will become negative. So this is y equal to 24 minus 4x. Okay, now I'm going to put this one here. So can I write 2x minus 3, and in place of y I will write this 24 minus 4x. So let's write 24 minus 4x is equal to minus 2. Okay, now let's try to solve this. If you solve this, you will get 2x minus 24 times 3, which is your 24 times 3 72, and it will be negative, and minus 3 times minus 4, you will get plus 12x, that is equal to minus 2. Now 12x plus 2x is 14x, and bring that 72 another side. So this will become minus 2 plus 72. Okay, so what you'll get, 14x is equal to 72. So x is equal to 72 over 40, and that is equal to, sorry, this is 70 over, because 72 minus 2 is 70. So 70 over 14 is your 5. So we have got x is equal to 5. Okay, so we have got the first thing, which is x is equal to 5. Now if you want to find the value of y, you can put in any of these equations, but it's better to put here, okay, because we have already manipulated. So y is equal to 24 minus 4 times 5, and if you solve this, you will get 24 minus 20. So y is equal to 4. Okay, so x is equal to 5 and y equal to 4. What it mean? It mean that point of intersection is 5 comma 4, and this method is known as substitution method, which will be used in every problem. Okay, so the first method was only for the linear equations, but this method can be also used in the quadratic equation. Now we will try some of the problem with the quadratic and linear equation. Okay, so let's start solving quadratic and linear equation. So there might be three cases when we will solve quadratic and linear equation. Okay, so first case is when the straight line will intersect at two position, okay, or when the straight line will just touch the quadratic curve, and the third one is like they will never intersect. Okay, so what will happen? What do you mean by these cases? The first cases means you will get 2 points of intersection, and if you solve them simultaneously, you will get a quadratic equation whose determinant, which is b square minus 4ac, will be greater than 0. In this case, if you solve them simultaneously, you will get a quadratic equation and the determinant will be equal to 0. And in this case, the determinant, which is b square minus 4ac, will be less than 0. Okay, so now let's start with some questions, some basic questions. Now we have to solve them simultaneously. We want to find the point of intersection of this linear and this quadratic curve. Okay, so what I will do, I will first try to manipulate this one, because this is the linear equation, so our manipulation start with the linear equation. So can I write this as x plus 1 is equal to y? Okay, because I'm shifting this one this side and I'm shifting y another side. So your y is equal to x plus 1. So wherever is the y here, I will put x plus 1. So can I write x plus 1 is equal to x square plus 5x plus 1. Okay, so let's try to put everything one side. So can I write 0 is equal to x square plus 5x minus x, because this minus shifting to another side, plus 1 and minus 1. Okay, so now this will become x square plus 4x plus 0. So can I write x square, this was 0, plus 4x is equal to 0. Let's take x common, so you will get x plus 4 equal to 0. See, here you can solve using quadratic formula, which is minus b, and just you have to put c is equal to 0, because there is no constant term. So you can solve by that method also, but here it was easier to take the factor of that. So can I write either x is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 4, because one of them has to be 0. So if x is equal to 0, what you can do, you can put x is equal to 0 in any of this equation, but it's better to put it here because you have already simplified. So if x is equal to 0, your y will be 1, and if your x is equal to minus 4, your y will be minus 3. So your point of intersection is 0 comma 1, and another point of intersection is minus 4 comma 3, minus 4 comma minus 3. Okay, so this is the way how you can solve any quadratic or linear curve simultaneously. Okay, so now we will move to the next question. Now here we don't have to solve it, the question is different here, so be a little bit careful. Show that there are no point of intersection between the line. So there is a line here and there is a quadratic curve here. So you have to show that they never intersect each other. Okay, so what we will do, we'll believe that they are intersecting each other first, and then we'll try to solve them simultaneously, and we will get a quadratic equation. And if b square minus 4ac of that is lesser than 0, then they are not intersecting. So first I will assume that they are intersecting each other. So let's try to manipulate this one. So can I write x minus 5 is equal to y? Okay, now we will put y here. Okay, so in place of y, can I write x minus 5 is equal to x square plus 5x plus 1. This we are solving assuming that they intersect each other. Okay, now let's try to solve it. So 0 is equal to x square, same method we have to use which we have used in the previous question, 5x minus x plus 1 and plus 5. I hope you understand why there is a plus 1 plus 5 and sorry, there will be minus x here. Why it is minus x? Because this x is shifting to another side and this minus 5 is shifting to another side. That's why the positive becoming negative and negative is becoming positive. Okay, so now let's try to solve this. 0 is equal to x square plus 4x plus 6. So your quadratic equation is x square plus 4x plus 6. Now what we have to do, we got the quadratic equation. Now we have to check the discriminant of this quadratic equation, and if it is greater than 0, then they will intersect at 2 points. If it is equal to 0, they will just touch the curve, and if discriminant is lesser than 0, which means that the straight line and this quadratic curves are never intersecting each other. So let's find what is a here. For this equation, a is equal to b because the coefficient of x square is 1, b is equal to 4 and c is equal to 6. Now if you solve like b square minus 4ac, let's find it. B square is 4 square minus 4 into 1 into c, and if you solve them you'll get 16 minus 24, and that is equal to minus 8, which is lesser than 0. So your discriminant d is lesser than 0. Okay, that's why they will never intersect each other. All right, so far we have done this solving linear equation and quadratic equation simultaneously, and the best method is to solve them by substitution method. So hope you understand this tutorial, and if you have any doubts you can write in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do, and hit the like button if you like this video.